I think now that we're seeing some of the players that have been brewing in the minor leagues up at the major league level, and I mean the big prospects. I'm not talking about Evan White or Ty France or Taylor Trammell. To an extent, Kyle Lewis is the biggest prospect that you've had come through the system, and obviously he won Rookie of the Year last year. We'll see if he's able to get back to that form as the season goes along. Got to work on that strikeout side of things. But I think right now, after about a year and a half covering this team where I have just been pleasantly surprised by pretty much everything I've seen, but also know that over the last 20 years, the reality of the Mariners has been a stark contrast to what I have seen. For me, I am now removing the kid gloves. I feel like now it is actually fair to start to judge some aspects of the Mariners rebuild, and not Jarred Kelenic right away, and not Logan Gilbert right away, though we will know whether or not this upbringing that they have had in the minors, or in the case of Jarred Kelenic, largely on alternate training sites, are going to have them in a spot where they're ready to go right away. But now I look at Evan White, and I look at Kyle Lewis, and I look at the development of Ty France too, and some other young players. I feel like now you can be a little bit harsher when you look at that team. You can remove those kid gloves. And for those who don't know, I used to think for some reason that kid gloves had to do with actually like human children. But I guess kid gloves are gloves made from kid leather. It's the skin from a young goat. Oh, dark. It's soft, smooth, perfect material for handling objects without leaving smudges. So, like gloves worn by servants who are bringing out, I don't know, fancy glass, fancy plates, dishware, things of that nature. Or today, you see people handling the Stanley Cup or the Lombardi Trophy, and they've got those gloves on. We maybe haven't done that with the Mariners, but I know I have, because I really haven't had anything to look at and say, yeah, this is bad, the way that they're handling it. But now I feel like I have some context that I can judge this rebuild and this second phase of this rebuild.